What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy, and you're watching Morphs. This week's video, I'm going to tell you how I set up my hatchlings. There's probably multiple different ways to go about doing it. I've been very successful with how I've done it, so I'm going to tell you how I do it, and hopefully it works for you guys. Before we get into this week's video, though, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, drop me a comment down below. How do you guys set up your hatchlings? Maybe you go about this, have the same method, the same process? Let me know in the comments. Drop it down there in the comments, please. Also, before we get into this week's video, I want to take a minute to thank the sponsor of this week's episode. And this episode is sponsored by B&S Reptilia. B&S Reptilia, folks, let me tell you, is a one-stop shop for basically whatever you may need. If you're looking for ball pythons, Chris has it. He's working in so many different projects, and he's got amazing quality animals. He's also got blood pythons, gorgeous, gorgeous blood pythons. He's also working with different types of colubras, like Mexican black king snakes, bull snakes, pine snakes even. He's working a couple different boa projects, Australian species even, like Woma pythons and scrub pythons. He's got it all, folks. B&S Reptilia is one place you want to go to if you need a snake. And on top of it, he also supplies Eastern PA with different types of rodents like rats, ASFs. He's got it all. If you need cocoa, he is Pennsylvania's distributor of Cocoa to Go and the Chipper. So definitely do not miss out on what I consider by far the best cocoa substrate on the market. Chris sells it. Go to him. He is our distributor. And make sure you tell him Jeremy sent you from Morphs, because you might just get a little bit of a surprise if you tell him that. Thank you, Chris, for sponsoring this episode. I greatly appreciate it, brother. All right, let's get into this video now, because I'm excited to tell you guys how I set up my hatchlings. Everything starts off. Somebody's making a racket back there. No, that was, yeah. Anyway, everything starts off in one of these shoebox plastic tubs. Now, I'll include a picture like right now as to what they look like with the perlite and the eggs and all that stuff in there. So that way you can visually see what I'm talking about. But for this, you're going to have to use your imagination. Everything starts off in one of these tubs. There will be perlite and water mixed in here as well, with this light diffuser grid on top of all of that. When your eggs start pipping and or you're getting ready to cut, pull this out. This thing is only good for holding the eggs on top. After that, once the babies start coming out, you don't want this in. This has some sharp edges from you cutting it to size. It's got small holes that they'll get their little heads stuck in, and it's a death trap. Just get this out, please. So get that out. So that way all you're left with is this imaginary perlite that you can now see, maybe. Sorry. But yeah, I always let the eggs in here after I cut or after they pip. Put them back in here on the perlite. Put the lid back on, because you don't want any babies escaping in the incubator, and put it back in the incubator. Did you even show the incubator? All right. Now, once they have all come out of their eggs, all right, pull the tub back out. And of course, take off the lid so that way you have access to the babies. And what I do is I grab a 10 series tub like this one, only we have one luckily set up already with clutch 3 in it. So you guys will get to see some babies too. Each tub gets set up with an 8-ounce water cup. Just makes it super easy for water changes. They're really only in here for like a week, so, or maybe 2 weeks. It's about a week, 2 weeks till they shed. By the way, I always keep fresh water in there. Then they get paper towels. Now, I change the paper towels as needed. If they poop, change them. Just yank the paper towel out and then exchange it for a clean one. I do mist everything in here. This paper towel is soaking wet. If you can't tell from me pushing on it, it is soaking wet, which is exactly what you want it, because all that moisture will keep the babies not only hydrated, but it helps them with the ease of their shedding. Just for some eye candy purposes here, look at this beautiful girl. Absolutely love this girl. So she is deep in shed. All these are deep in shed. But so you let them in there. It's basically like 2 weeks that they're in here. After they've had their shed, that's when you start to separate them out. I'll just use it for an example. this girl here. Now this is a baby from Clutch too. But another 10 series tub. Nice 8-ounce deli cup. Same as what the other tub had. Everything gets cocoa to go or cocoa chips, whatever you want to use for your bedding. I use cocoa to go. It is by far probably the best cocoa substrate on the market in my opinion. And everything gets one of these awesome hides. These are Vero Electronics hides. They're nice. They're durable. Right? They're actually pretty heavy duty stuff. To give you an idea, that's roughly about the size, the size of it. It's about the size of my hand or so. So really nice tub. Vero Electronics makes this. They're nice, durable, heavy duty tubs there, or not tubs, hides. But every tub gets set up just like this. You got your hide, your cocoa, your water. Just easy peasy lemon squeezy on that one. I'll just give you guys another thing of eye candy. This is their Bumblebee Het DG from Clutch 2. She's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, the big thing is with the hides, especially like with these bigger size tubs, like the 10 series tubs are perfect for hatchlings up to like 800 grams, something like that. So that, they're in this tub for a while. Granted, I flip-flop tubs throughout time. Just you have to clean the tubs, all that good stuff. But essentially, they are in here at least until 600, 700 grams, roughly, is normal when I start switching them out. But they could stay in here till like 800 grams, easy. As they get bigger, the hide gets taken out because they don't need that sense of security because they start getting bigger, so they take up more room in the tub. So they don't need the little security blanket that the hide provides for them. That is essentially it, everybody. Setting up hatchlings is super simple and easy. Doing it this way, I've had a lot of success. Everything normally gets feeding pretty much right away for me. Some people, instead of doing the cocoa chip or another form of bedding right away, they'll keep them on paper towels for a little bit, just in case they don't, by some chance, start feeding right away. Then you can swap out the paper towel for another form of bedding. That might reset like the switch in their head and get them to start feeding again, because ball pythons are really weird like that. Sometimes changing things like the bedding, that type of deal, will flip a switch on them and they'll start feeding for you. For whatever reason, ball pythons are weird. But that's going to be it, everybody. Remember, everything starts in this. Take this out. This is no bueno, no good. Except for keeping eggs off the perlite and water mixture. After they start coming out, just in this tub with the perlite and water mixture, like I said, picture here of what it looks like. You let them in there until they come out of the egg. Once they're out of the egg, boom, into this tub with this exact setup. 8-ounce water bowl, soaked paper towel. The whole thing gets misted really heavy, so that way it's nice, damp, enough moisture in there to help them with their ease of their shedding. After they shed, boom, over to here. 8-ounce water cup, really nice little hide, keeps the little snake happy. And she's growing real quick already, folks. Wow. And for me, cocoa to go for bedding. And that's it. It's super simple. That's all there is to it, folks. If you have any questions, hit me up either in the comments, Instagram. I'm always, if you need something, I'm here to help. Also, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell, hit the like button, drop me a comment down below. How do you set up your hatchlings? What do you think of how I do it? Maybe this is probably how most breeders actually do it. Just the tub sizes probably vary a little bit. Some people probably use stuff that's about the 10 series size. Some people use, I don't even know what the VE sizes are, a lot thinner. The Freedom breeders have like something that's basically the 10 series tub split in half. I don't remember what those sizes are, but not all, you're not always going to need these hides for them depending on the tub size. But since the 10 series tubs are a little bit bigger than most hatchling tubs, I put the hides in. But that's going to be it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time. Later.